All right, hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ando's Brick Hut. I guess this is the second episode, and I'm going to talk a little bit. There was some big news that came out this week from Marvel, and so we're going to talk about Marvel and all their upcoming releases that'll be coming out in mostly in August as well as we got one that's coming out in October, which is very exciting. So the very first thing is this is a little spoilery, maybe just a tiny bit spoilery, but one of the new Marvel shows that's coming out is called What If, which is a great Marvel comic that asks, they were usually like one shots that were just sort of like, hey, what if Wolverine was actually really bad at everything. That actually was an issue. There was one about like what if the Avengers fought Galactus, stuff like that. And so this is going to be what if, but with the MCU. So there'll be stuff like what if Peggy Carter became Captain America, but Captain Britain, I guess, instead of Steve, or what if what if T'Challa was the son of Ego, the living planet? I'm really looking forward to that one. So these are all like cartoons, and they're going to be doing a couple Lego sets apparently about this, which is very exciting. I think this is very cool. So what we see here, this is going to be a very exciting set. It looks very weird, just kind of looking at it. So this is the first one that got leaked, basically, and this is Iron Man's Sicarian armor. So the idea behind all of this is that Tony never got rescued. Like when he went through the wormhole at the end of the Battle of New York, he didn't fall through the portal in time. So this is saying, what if he didn't make it, and so he ends up on Sakaar. He built his own Hulkbuster armor out of junk, and so we can see Valkyrie over there. So of course he meets up with Valkyrie, and then you also have the Watcher, who's listed here, which is that's very exciting. That's very, very cool. And then you've got this kind of awkward Hulkbuster armor. Like his legs, I always feel kind of weird about the legs that they do, because their legs are like, the leg joints go forward, which I think is just super awkward. I usually end up rotating the piece that connects it, so the Hulkbuster is taller and not as stable, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, so that's that, and then so here are the minifigures, which are just super dope. You've got Tony in his Black Sabbath shirt. You've got Valkyrie, and then you've got the Watcher, which is really, really cool. The Watcher was kind of the narrator behind the whole what if thing, so he can like view like different alternate realities in which different events occurred in a different way. Minifigures look cool. I love the Black Sabbath logo on Tony's shirt. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, that looks great. I look forward to more Valkyrie and Thor: Love and Thunder. But this is really kind of why this set is exciting to me. It's because it transforms. It is a Lego Transformer, and it goes from a kind of race car into the Hulkbuster. So you can redistribute the parts in different places and make it into a race car, which I think that's awesome. So this is going to be accompanied with a MCU TV Disney Plus mystery bag collection, which will have like Wanda, Vision, U.S. Agent probably, and different others, and then there will be some from What If as well, which is very, very exciting. So overall, very, very excited for this series. There is going to be another set that has been confirmed, but we haven't seen anything about it. But it is supposed to be Peggy Carter as Captain Britain, and she will be coming with Steve Rogers, who will be piloting this kind of Ironmonger suit, which is kind of a weird choice. But, we'll see what happens with that. There is another Ironmonger suit coming out, so hopefully they can differentiate the two. But we'll get into that later. So coming in October, we have this set 76237, which is the Sanctuary 2, which is Thanos' ship that he flies into during Endgame. Um, Very excited we're getting some Endgame sets. When Endgame actually came out, the sets that they released really had nothing to do with the movie. Like, there weren't scenes taken like straight out of the movie and turned into Legos, um, which I don't really get. I don't know why they would do that, personally. Um, but they didn't, and they did not sell well. So I think this is them kind of going, oh well, we do like making money, so let's go ahead and give them what they want. So you got this set, 322 pieces. I want to say about $40 in the U.S., which is pretty good for a ship and 3 minifigures. One of the things that cracks me up about this set is that we're actually getting a minifigure of Thanos rather than the big figure that we've gotten pretty much every time previous. I guess I shouldn't say every, because we do have, this little guy in the mech. So this is actually, I think this is exactly, maybe not exactly. He has bare arms in that one, and this one he's got his arms covered, which is, I think it's supposed to be more like the modern comic book version, I guess. But this is a really cool looking ship. I think this is a cool design. I love that it comes with the Mach 85 armor, I believe, and then the Captain Marvel with the short hair and the inverted color scheme. I also really like the weapon that Thanos used. I'm glad we get that too. So overall, I think this is a good set. It sucks we have to wait till October, but hopefully worth the wait. They did announce there was going to be some wacky advent calendar. I think that's just sort of funny. Them in ugly Christmas sweaters. The tree has got all of the Infinity Stones on it. You got Dum Dum, Quinjet, Thor in a scarf. I don't know. It's cool. Some people are really into the Lego sets. I think there's a couple other ones that are mixed in there, and that's fine. It's not for everybody, but kind of a cool set. So then let's get to the August releases here. So this is obviously the cheapo $10 set. Captain America versus a Hydra guy, 49 pieces. Obviously, it's a 4-year-old plus set, $10 in the U.S. Nothing really to write home about. It's kind of a bigger bike than normal. It's actually brick built, opposed to just being like one solid piece. Apparently, like the torso is exclusive to this set. This is right out of Avengers Age of Ultron, from that beginning scene, where all them Avengers assemble at the very, very beginning. Okay, again, it's a $10 set. It's 4+. There's like nothing really to it. If you really want to get a Captain America and a bike that's just pretty generic, go for it. Not really my cup of tea though. But what is my cup of tea, and I accidentally went to this a second ago, is this right here, the Black Panther's Dragon Flyer, which we saw in a number of films. And it comes with a Chitauri, a brand new Black Panther, as well as an exclusive Shuri, which I'm very excited for. I love Shuri. Hopefully the actress can stay out of trouble so that she doesn't get canceled and we can continue having her in the MCU. But we'll see. Anyway, so this is a $40 set. And I think this is very much a $40 set. 30 I think might be okay too. But I know we're getting some exclusive stuff in here. So there's just a really nice little set. I mean, it's straight out of the movie. We get brand new Shuri parts. Chitauri, we kind of same old. Love the Black Panther with the purple. Really makes him stand out. The ship looks great. The ship looks really cool. It fits with the whole Wakanda uh, vibe, I guess. It's just really nice looking set. Um, I will definitely be picking this one up August 1st. I guess my one complaint, so the head kind of goes forward, um, goes, yeah, down and forward, and so you're supposed to be able to like turn these little flaps at the bottom, and then it's supposed to stand upright. This is so top heavy. I can't imagine that. I wish this would have come with some sort of display stand, and I know that then it would have really felt like a $40 set to me, if they did include that. But regardless, I mean, this is a cool play feature. You can kind of attack people with these sort of blade. Those are Urukai blades. That's from these are from Lord of the Rings. I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, so it's a cool set. Regardless, it's a cool set. I look forward to this one. I think this will be a nice, good, easy build. But I just wish there was a better way to display it like this, because I think this is more interesting than this. But that's me. I do like the lights on the side though, and I like how the lights on the side and the energy bursts here are the same. All that vibranium energy. Oh no, even on the little belly, it's got some there, and there too. Smart. All right, so up next, kind of the second biggest of this set is the Endgame Final Battle, which takes place at the Avengers compound. The main build is just sort of the compound. Get a really good amount of minifigures here. I believe this is going to be about a $70 set. If this was $100 or more, I think that would have been a bit of a ripoff. But this is a good value, I think, for the amount of minifigures we get. It's an iconic scene, and I think the thing that people are going to be the most excited for is this Thanos big figure. This is the first big figure that we've gotten that actually has a head that can swivel. Every big fig before, their head was just sort of stationary and wouldn't move at all. So it looks great. Thanos as a big fig just makes sense to me. He only comes with one Chitauri, but if you have any other Avenger sets, you have more Chitauri. That can kind of help build out the army, as well as, if you have the Sanctuary, just so you can kind of get I think this is like where you can just kind of like set up all of your Avengers Legos and just sort of have them come together. Minifigure wise, I think this is fantastic. You get Scarlet Witch. The problem is she's smiling in both head sculpts. Like, you can turn her head around and she's got a different facial expression, but the problem is that she's smiling and looks really happy. So you can't. So it makes it a little harder to have that "you took everything from me, I don't even know who you are" moment, which is just such a great moment. Then we got a Captain America, and he does come with Mjolnir, which is really epic. Comes with an alternate hairpiece, so you can have him helmeted or herited. Then we also get that final battle Tony. Got the blaster effects. He comes with a shield, which is great. I really enjoyed the shield. And then you get kind of this different Thor, kind of pudgy Thor in Lego form, which is great. We get the Black Panther again in that same purple, so nothing really new there. But then we get like this mini figure for Ant-Man, who you can see is right next to T'Challa there. And then you get all sorts of black effect pieces for Tony and the Scarlet Witch. And then you look at the back and you've got the compound. We've also got, there are like panels in there that are supposed to be like the holograms of Rocket and Captain Marvel from the very beginning of the movie, where they're all kind of like touching base. Looks like we got a cannon over here on the left, and then a bit of the Avengers logo that has fallen off. And what I think to be the kind of the crown jewel is Ant-Man's X-Con Quantum Van. It even says X-Con on the side, and when you open it up, it's actually got the portal to the quantum realm, which is great, which was their kind of contingency plan for all of this, as they basically play keep away for the entirety of the third act. I loved Endgame. They played keep away. That was the third act was a game of keep away. Let's not mince words here. Up next, set 76193, the one that I'm the most looking forward to. They just call it the Guardian ship, but we all know it's the Benatar, named after Pat. So this is 1,901 pieces, and this is gorgeous. It's a big, huge ship. I think it's bigger and more detailed than the one that came out for Infinity War. And that one even came in like 2 separate sets that you could kind of put together later. But this looks absolutely glorious. Another thing that's really nice about it is it comes with a display stand, so you can actually kind of have it up, have the wings out. That was kind of my big problem is, when displaying their previous ship, the Milano, I always have trouble getting it in a position that I like. Now what's cool about the ship is, guess what? We get a Chitauri. But we also get a new Thor. We also get a new, I'm pretty sure that's new, torso piece for Peter Quill. New Mantis. We get a teenaged Groot. And a brand new outfit for Rocket Raccoon. And of course there's Drax standing right next to Mantis. Because he's invisible. Get it? Anyway, this looks absolutely fantastic. This has a very steep price point of $150 in the U.S., which I'm not thrilled about. But this is a great set. I'm such a big Guardians of the Galaxy fan. I've got every single Guardian Lego thing you can imagine, so I will absolutely be picking this up and having it join the Milano, as well as the other little Lego sets from the Guardians. Just completion-y. So that's the main one, and then we've got this great going all the way back to the beginning, because this is all the Infinity. It's not really Infinity War; it's Infinity Saga. So we're kind of jumping around from, Endgame to Age of Ultron, and then this is where it all began. The very, very first MCU movie, which is of course Iron Man, and here we have Iron Man. We've got the Ironmonger. I love mechs. I love them so much, and I absolutely adore the construction on this. I think it looks fantastic. I love the glow, the light blue circle discs that kind of go in the arms. The weapons on the side, the metal pieces. It all looks fantastic. And Obadiah Stane. First of all, we're getting an Obadiah Stane minifigure, which cracks me up. He fits right in there. We get Tony's Mach 3 armor in there, as well as Pepper Potts, who just looks as generic as possible. But comes with all sorts of repulsor effects in that same light blue, that arc reactor, and vibranium color, all sorts of different effects for the battle. I just think it looks great. I'm very excited for this one in particular. This is going to be a $40 set, which I think is perfect. I know you get a little bit of a Disney tax that kind of goes with it, but this one I think is absolutely worth it. Again, for nostalgia, as well as just what looks to be like a great build, as well as the one and only way to get an Obadiah Stane minifigure. And that brings us to our last set that we're going to discuss right here. And that's the Infinity Gauntlet. This is a brick build Infinity Gauntlet. It comes with all the stones, which can be removed and put on. You can articulate each of the fingers, so you can, do your throw up the horns, obviously throw the bird, or do the snap. So this is about $70. This is an expert build. This is about 12 and a half inches tall, and it looks really good. It looks very very complete. A great display piece. I've got the one that you can actually, it's not Lego, but I got the gauntlet that you can actually wear, so I'll probably skip this one, just because I don't need that many gauntlets displayed. But this is a really nice expert set. This looks like it'll be a ton of fun to build. I like this a lot better than the Marvel, Iron Man helmet or the Venom or Carnage heads that you can build. But I like that they're making display pieces like this as well as the sets. I think it's appeals more to adult collectors and adult Lego builders like myself. Even though I'm gonna skip this one. Would have been nice maybe to get a Thanos minifigure with maybe like with a slightly bigger gauntlet kind of to clip on there, but I'm nitpicking. Um, so yeah, I mean those are the sets that are coming out in August, as well as October 1st. Out right now, we've got the Black Widow, the one and only set from the Black Widow movie, which is a really nice little helicopter that comes with Natasha and Yelena, Taskmaster. Doesn't come with the Red Guardian, which is irritating. And I guess I don't know that it came out a while ago and it was a Target exclusive $40 set. Not too bad, but that came out a while ago, so everybody has pretty much forgotten about it. And then they recently came out with 2 sets for Shang-Chi. Again, that's not coming out for a minute, so these sets are hopefully not gonna sit on shelves for too long. But all 3 of those sets are out now, available. Lego.com, Amazon, and Black Widow's available either at Lego.com or on Target.com or in Target stores if you're lucky enough to find them there. So that's just my quick little news report. I hope everybody has a very wonderful, very safe weekend. Weather's supposed to be gorgeous. But if you are watching, I hope that you behave like a werewolf and like and subscribe. And we will catch you next time here at the Brick Hut.